What's up, everybody, and welcome to day 15 of Foundation. And today marks the exact halfway point in this program, so I really want to stop and congratulate you. Make sure you congratulate yourself. Take a moment to reflect and see how you've grown. If you've kept a practice journal, look back at your other notes to see what ideas you've gotten better at, what skills that you didn't know how to play before or you didn't know that you didn't understand, other ideas that you've improved on. It's a great moment to stop and realize, hey, I'm making some serious progress here, and you don't want to forget that. Today, we're working on singles, and we're actually going to the fastest tempo that we're going to reach in this program with singles. And then we back it back down a little bit to refine our control and technique in stopping the stick with quality in accent tap. Let's take on day 15. Welcome back. Here we go. We're at 130. We're going to 140. Here's a list, stuff to think about, stuff that you can get good at. Oh, that's a good one. Don't forget about that one. That's a sleeper. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. We're at 130 and we're working our way to 140. So take a deep breath. Get yourself in a good state, good energetic state. You're going to need some energy for this because we're moving. 130 is where it starts to cook a little bit, especially because we're gonna max our heights out, and it's gonna be uncomfortable at times. That's good. That's the only way you grow. The only way to get to the next level is push through those plateaus, push through those moments of discomfort. But if you're ready, I'm ready. We're at 130, full out, nice and legato. Think about what you need to work on. Only you know that. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Very good. Again, 2, ready, go. Two, 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 1, 2, ready, go. Last time. Nice and rebounded. Make them feel the same. Your hands, that is. Very good. Again, I don't want to, I said this because it's from my last video, but again, I don't want to talk too much in the first tempo at this point because I want you to start to figure out what feels good and where your tendencies are, right? You know what kind of vibe you're in right now. Maybe you need to run it back already. Maybe we're moving too fast. Maybe your head, you need a moment to slow down. Run it back. Get in your groove so that you can get in that flow state where you're ready to go from 130, 132, all the way up to our goal tempo and a little bit beyond. But if that felt good, you know what you need to work on. We're going to 132. This is still full out. Nice and relaxed though. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Listen to your sounds. Here we go. Very good. 1, 2, here we go. Take a look down. Check your tacit hands. Very good. 2 more times here. Stay maxed out. Push yourself. There's a little bit of chop building. Last time. 1, 2, ready, go. Very good, very good. Something to think about. I always say, and I've said this I think already in this video, make sure you're relaxed. Make sure you stay relaxed as you're progressing through tempo. Your hands are going to want to tense up at some point. Your arms are going to want to tense up. This is where I get tension. I get it in my shoulder. For whatever reason, my arm starts to lock up the faster we get, right? So sometimes I can't relax that when I'm playing my right hand or my left hand, whatever it happens to be for you. But you can relax it the second you stop playing, right? And so that's something to think about too. Even if you can't relax that muscle immediately, relax it as soon as you stop playing, right? Find a way to get the tension out of your body, because what you're doing, you're building muscle. That's why there's tension there. That's why it hurts sometimes a little bit. That's a good thing. If it hurts real bad, then maybe that's not a good thing. Only you know that. Go see a doctor if you need to. But if it's just a little bit of burning, that's a good thing. If you feel burning in your forearm or in your wrist a little bit, that's growth happening. Don't be afraid of that. We're 134 though. Nothing to be afraid of here. Just a little faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Lots of energy. Think ahead. Very good. 1, 2, again, go. Right with your feet. Very good. 2 more times here. Last time. 1, 2, we go. Very good. Shake it out. One thing to think about, as we get faster, you don't necessarily want to be thinking in your mind, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You don't want to necessarily be robotic about it, right? If you see me, sometimes I'm bobbing my head a little bit. I'm doing that on the 1s and the 3s, or sometimes the 2s and the 4s, right? That's just to get a little bit of sense of a groove out of this. I know it's just 8th notes and 16th notes. It's not like a super interesting groove, but it does groove. And if you can get really excited and really, dive into that tempo, find a pattern in there. You can enjoy the heck out of playing 8th notes and 16th notes if you find that groove, right? Oh, here's a perfect pattern. That was a great hand transition, right? That sounds identical. All those things are good and they can be fun. Make sure you're having fun with it. This is still music. It's not the most exciting music on the face of the earth, This is a little bit of the grind. That's why we're here. We're working together on it. But find that groove. Find the fun with it. And talk about fun. We're 136. Keep those heights up. Push it. Push yourself the way you can. Nobody else is going to push you for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Two, 1, 2. Here we go. Two more times here. Last time. 1, 2, here we go. Come on. Finish strong. Very good. Very good. If you just did that, I hope you give yourself a little bit of a reward. Give a big smile, give yourself a little bit of a hand. Who cares if anybody hears you? You're moving through this and it takes energy. One thing to think about, as we keep bumping the tempos, you have less time to think. Right? You just don't have time to think about, all right, here's my left hand, and here's how it's going to feel. You got to know right away. That's why we rep this so many times, so that when you go right hand eighth notes, boom, I don't even need to think. This is what it feels like. I'm ready to go. Same thing with the left hand. Same thing with transitions. Same thing with, I know what it feels like at this height, the other height, whatever it is. We're at 138. We got high energy. Listen to the tempo. Make the change. Micro changes. 1, 2, 1, 2, again, go. Very good. 1, 2, here we go. Very good. 2 more times at this goal. Come on, good energy. Full out. Yeah. Last time. Very good. Hopefully that felt in control. If it didn't feel in control, you gotta go back and you gotta do that tempo again. Only you know. Don't lie to yourself, because then you'll just form bad habits. Then you'll have to come back here. You'll have to relearn how to hold your stick properly, all that stuff, and it'll just take you way longer than only if you did it right the first time. But if you did, or you're working on it, right? That's just pushing the upper limits of what you can do right now. Then we're jumping ahead to 140. This is our goal tempo. We're moving. Keep the heights up. Keep the energy up. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, go. Yeah. 1, 2, here we go. Nice and in control. Two more times here. Good energy. Big ears. That means listen. Last time. Very good. We get to the part of this where this starts to feel like we're moving, right? 140 is not the fastest thing on earth, but it's also not the slowest, especially when you got your heights all the way up. You should be putting a lot of energy in, right? Of course you know that. All right, we are at our bonus tempo right now. We're going to 144. Take a sip, take a stretch, think about it, right? At this point, I might give you a little bit of leeway with the heights. You might not need to be as full out as you possibly can be. You should aim for that, but if you realize, all right, let's be realistic here. You can't play as high as you possibly can all the time. You do have to lower the heights at some point. This may be a reasonable time to do that, but I still want you to push yourself. I don't want you to play down here, right? Because you're not pushing yourself, right? I do want you to play at the height that, this is pushing the upper limits of what you can do. And you got to hold yourself accountable, all right? You know whether or not you did it, and that's what's going to make this whole thing worthwhile. You going through all these exercises to max out your single speed, right? Don't cheat yourself. You know better. We're at 144 though. This is a bump. Listen to it. Get your feet going. Yeah. Here we go. Couple times here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Very good. Smooth out those transitions. Stay on top of tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. Nice and legato. Last time. 1, 2, here we go. Very good. Nice job. All right. You might feel that difference. All right, but we are bumping it back down, dropping it. No bump. We're going back down to our goal tempo. We're going to do 4 reps here. We're going to do 2 to remember what it feels like, and then we're going to do 2 as a performance, right? You can treat all 4 as performance reps if you want, but I'll give you 2 reps to get it back in your hands, and then you got to put the pressure on yourself and go for perfect. This is slower. Here we go, 140. 2 for practice, 2 for performance. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 1, 2, ready, go. That feels easier after 144. All right, we're at our performance reps. We got 2 to go, and we're out, and we're on to the next one. Think about it. Make your changes. Think ahead. Put the pressure on yourself. Cool. Get some energy. Know you're going to do it perfect and achieve. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Last time. 1, 2, here we go. You did it. Really, really good job. I hope that felt good to you. If it didn't feel so good, go back and do it again. Get some more reps. You can jot them all down, take a practice journal, write down how many reps you're doing, what felt good, what didn't feel good, and why. All right? It is funny though, as soon as you turn on that performance energy, you start hearing more. You start noticing more in your hands, like, ooh, that left hand, that last eighth note, that didn't feel the same as the first one. Or all of a sudden I feel like I'm jumping around in tempo, or it just doesn't sound the same, and I don't know why. Go back and think about it, right? Go back and go slower, and you'll find those habits. You'll clean it all up, and you're doing great. But if you're ready, if that felt good, we're going on to the next one. Thanks for playing along, and I'll see you there. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Accents and Taps. We are here at 100 beats per minute. We're going all the way to 110 beats per minute. Let's take a look one more time at things that we know we need to pay attention to so that we know what we're working on. Write down what you're working on. Write down what your goal is for this practice session so that you can get better at what you need to get better at. And if you're ready, I'm ready. We're starting at 100. 2 times at each tempo, working our way up. All that good stuff. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Again, 2, ready, go. Drive your feet. Very nice. Like I mentioned in the past, I don't want to talk a tremendous amount during those first resetting reps, starting this whole practice session off so you can get right into your hands, get right into where your brain needs to be so you have a good level of focus and ready to attack this and finding your tendencies and remembering, oh yeah, this is where I like to rush, this is where I always have a tough hand transition, this is where I start to over squeeze, this is the part where I just lose a little bit of control and my taps getting higher and higher, or I'm not always maxing out my heights. All those things you want to pay attention to. Hopefully you got a good recalibration. We're diving into 102. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Nice and legato. Set yourself up for success. Now those downstrokes. Very good. 2, again, 2, ready, go. Find that perfect tap height. Now just add accents. Back to taps, back to taps, back to taps, back to taps. Very good. Very nice work. Hopefully you're really getting to know how your taps feel in that beginning. Get acquainted with it, right? Get close to your hands now. Just get really acquainted with what that feels like so that you know that all you're doing is, I'm just adding an accent, right? But I'm going right back to taps. Yep. Taps are the same. Whatever the accent pattern is, you're just, back to taps. Back to low legato strokes, nice and rebounded, feels exactly the same. That's, if you can get to that point where you just know what that feels like no matter how fast or slow we're playing, and you can just go boom, boom, whatever accent, wherever it comes from, back to taps. That's another level. Also another level, 104. Here we go. We're at our bonus tempo from last video. It's not bonus now. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Good hand transitions. Consistent. Very good. 2, again, 2, here we go. Take a look down. Right with your feet. time here. Everything sound the same? Good energy? Really good job. All right, we're ready to bump to 106. Wasting no time. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Like we're dribbling a basketball. Finish each phrase. Max your heights. Good. Last time here. Feel the weight of your hand. Good quality sound. Awesome. Really good. Hopefully you're starting to just feel that pattern of legato-ness in your hands at the low level. Only when you add an accent, then we're back to that legato. But also when you have those two accents in a row, right? That good legato stroke right there. Legato, down, tap, and back up, right? These are all still good legato. Legato with stopping the height low. Another legato stroke. And then you're back up. Right? So make sure you feel where legato is everywhere, right? Legato, they're everywhere. The stroke hasn't changed tremendously. We're now just focusing on how precise can I be? How loud do I want it to be? Where do I want the accent to be? Can I play it on any sort of beat? Yes, you can. And we're going to do it at 108. Get some energy up. 1, right with your feet. 1, 2, ready, go. Make your accents sound the same, but also listen to your taps. Very good. 2, again, 2, Here we go. Right with the mat. I think that was 2 reps, right? 2 reps go so fast. And if that's the case, then we're at our goal tempo of 110 beats per minute. Get excited, right? We're going to do our goal tempo, do a bonus tempo, then we're going to rock some performance reps. So we're maxing out here. We're at 110. Keep your heights up right now. We're building chops. We're building that memory, the ability to play heights that you might never need to be able to play, but you have it in your arsenal. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Very good. 2, last time here. Listen to both taps and accents. Don't say on the release like I just did. I got excited because we're going to our bonus tempo. I'm ready to rock 114 beats per minute, and I hope you are too. This is going to push our upper levels of our control, right? It's going to push our tempo, and we're going to need to really rely on our fundamentals here, not changing anything. And wherever you feel that urge to have a crushed tap, or squeeze your hands as you're trying to stop the stick, or you're just getting tense, or you're not legato, or you notice those changes, you got to write those things down, because as we speed up tempo, your small little errors that you might not have noticed at 106, they'll start popping up at 114. They go, oh, you forgot about me? Here we go. Now, now this is where the error is actually a problem. So let's pay attention to that, and let's go through 114. Couple times here. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Right with your feet. Make everything sound the same. Very good. 2. Last time here. Awesome. Really good job there. If that was a little bit pushing your upper limits, good. That's where it's supposed to be. And in that light, we're at our performance reps. 2 times at 110 beats per minute. Give it your best energy. Go for no errors. Think about them ahead of time so you don't have to make them. Right with your feet. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Very good. 2, last time. No errors. Really good job. If you can hear that, that's my dog messing around the entire performance rep, making it that much harder for me to concentrate. That's what a performance rep is. When your dog starts messing around, when you're in the zone. And can you go without an error? I made an error. I gotta be honest with you. I'm sure you saw it. Hopefully you made no errors through that whole process. Hopefully that went really well for you. If it didn't go so well and you realize where you need to spend time, go back and work on it. Redo this entire video. You're going to need to. You don't just do one tempo, you move on, you're good, you never got to touch it again. Of course you got to go back and redo tempos to really get perfection. It takes 1,000,000 reps at least. But if that felt great and you feel like you're ready to move on to the next video, I will see you there. Thanks a lot for playing along. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for playing along. If you liked that video, please let me know down below. Let me know why you liked it. Let me know what you're working on so I can make more things exactly for what you need. And if you didn't like it, keep it to yourself. No, if you didn't like it, please let me know why down below, because I want to make videos that you need. What skill sets do you need? What would make you better faster? Let me know. And if you want to get some real feedback, tag me in videos. Send me an email, tag me on Instagram, tag me on YouTube. I want to give you comments. I want to make this a community, and I want us to all get better at drums faster. All right, I'll see you in the next one.